And
they're off. Racing away, it's a mile and a half in front of them for the King George V at stakes, a heritage handicap. Prominent toward the running rail, the filly Water Jamila in dark blue together with Cambu. Wider out showing handy early is Highland Bling. Alongside gallantly and with those is Gaspar de Lemos. From that very deep draw, Assailant isn't too far behind either. Moving through the field now to go handy is City Burglar. And it's City Burglar who's now come through to lead from Highland Bling, who's challenging. Cambu is close up with them along with Gaspar de Lemos in the blue and orange. They've been tracked through by Gallantly in the two shades of green. Then Water Jamila, who's now just settled back in behind the principals with Gilded Water racing towards the inside of 410 Fever. Assailant wider out from him. Then came Pony Ross and back through the field then to find Go Daddy and Naval Force against the running rail. Behind Naval Force, East India Dock and Shanti, French Duke some way back. Autumn Winters also toward the rear along with Persicare. Then going the distance, and the back marker as it went round Swindley Bottom was Nesty Churowski under Jamie Spencer. On down the side of the course then, they head towards the final 3 parts of a mile. To the inside, Highland Bling and Rachel King. On her outside is Gaspar de Lemos and Dylan Brown McMonagle. These two cutting out the work now from City Burglar, who's back in third. Water Jamila's in fourth and Cambu is racing in fifth. Behind Cambu is Gallantly. Assailant trying to move up a little in company there with Gilded Water. Then 410 Fever and further behind to French Duke. Then came Shanti and Pony Ross, and more towards the inside then is Naval Force. East India Dock is still some way back through them with Persica, and then came Autumn Winter going the distance, and last of all Nesky Shirelski. The heads are about to turn towards home though inside the final 3 furlongs. Gaspar de Lemos goes for home in the King George V Stakes, leads a length and a half to City Burglar, Water Jamila, and then came Gallantly. Assailant on the scene in the black with the yellow cap, and behind that one is Cambu. Gilded Water is now ridden for war inside the final quarter of a mile, and it's Gaspar de Lemos who shows by a length. Here in the black jacket comes Assailant. French Duke is now staying on from a good way back, challenging on the outside in the red cap. Going the distance is flying home from a good way off the gallop. Going the distance is charging home towards the outside. He's hit the front. Nesky Shirelski is also improving very late. Nesky Shirelski and going the distance just in front. Going the distance from Nesky Shirelski, Go Daddy, then 410 Fever and Gaspar de Lemos. Behind that one came Autumn Winter and then French Duke.
Well, a thrilling finish after dramatic early stages of the race, but going the distance has just managed to edge it, Jim McGrath, for a yard who could have a good day. Rafe Beckett, you can see returning at 9-1. Rossa Ryan on board.
Yes, a sweeping one right round the outside. I don't think he hampered anything badly, but he certainly went across 2 or 3. But it was a devastating run, and he was clearly, albeit narrowly, the winner on merit. Look at him on the outside here.
Yeah, he's come with that swooping run, Fred, up the outside.
He has, and he's recorded now a 4-timer, would you believe. He's won all of his last 4 starts. This is only his 2nd try at a handicap, having won at Kempton last time out on his handicap debut. And we did see Frankie Dettori here in the parade ring beforehand, having talks with Rossa Ryan, and I wonder if he's given him the tactics here, Jim.
You never know, but if you don't listen to Frankie, you're not really thinking clearly, because nobody rides it better.
No, Frankie in the paddock there, congratulating the winning connections. Really good pals with the winning owner there, Mark Chan. Of course, rode loads of winners for him as well. It was a messy race though, wasn't it? Going the distance, winning at 9-1. You can see Nesky Shirelski at 33s, Go Daddy 25s, and 410 Fever, who's run another good race at 10-1. But Jamie Lynch, there was a lot of drama in the early stages. Horses cutting across, the concertina effect, and we'll have a look at that with you in a sec.
It's the nature of big fields over this course and distance. It's a downhill run to begin with. It lights up the horses, it even lights up the jockeys. And actually, the winners is a copybook ride for this specific race. But look towards the outside, because the conundrum here is that the inside draws want to hold their position, but the outside draws want to come across. And the first to come across is Highland Bling. It's Rachel King in the white with the navy and orange colours. we will see she's spearheading that group on the outside right now. She's keeping her distance wide as some of the others are already checking in, but it's more her manoeuvre which is, I think, the most meaningful.
A lot of it's going on now. Look at the Ammo Racing colours, then you'll see the Wathnan colours as they all bunch up in behind, and you can see, look at French Duke there, Jamie.
Yes, so it's a knock-on effect to several that is exacerbated now as they come further and further across. So the usual trick here is that if you can sit out of all this, then that's perfect.
And just picking up on that, the winner, stall 18, went straight to the rear on the inside and then had to come round everything. But as Jamie said, he missed all the trouble.
Yeah, missing the trouble is key, because it got quite messy for a time there, didn't it? You can see Jamie Spencer finishing in second try to do what he does so well, and it's very nearly paid off, Fred.
Yes, and where did he set? He sat last.
Yeah.
So that was the place to be. Rossa Ryan had a plan, and that's exactly how it worked out and how it panned out for him. He was the first one to cross over from a wide draw, and therefore he missed all of that trouble.
Yeah, well done to Rossa Ryan. 6 Royal Ascot winners for Rafe Beckett.